The house on Sycamore Lane. In a quiet little town where nothing ever happened, there was a house no one dared to enter. Its walls held secrets, its windows whispered stories, and one night an unsuspecting woman would find herself trapped inside a nightmare no one believed could exist. This is the story of the house on Sycamore Lane. Emily Carter was 28 years old, a freelance writer who had just moved to a sleepy town called Ridgeway. She came here looking for peace, a fresh start after a messy breakup in the city. Her new apartment was small, but cozy, tucked away near the heart of town. But there was one place she could never stop thinking about: Sycamore Lane. At the very end of that street stood an old, decaying house, the Waverly House. Its paint was peeling, the windows were cracked, the yard was overgrown, swallowing the path to the front door. Locals avoided it. Children dared each other to touch its gate, and old folks told stories of its haunted past. They said it had been abandoned for over 30 years, ever since Henry Waverly vanished without a trace. But Emily was curious, dangerously curious. One rainy evening, after hours of staring at a blank laptop screen, Emily decided to take a walk. Lightning flashed in the sky as she passed the old house, and then she saw it, a light, faint, flickering, coming from an upstairs window. Her heart skipped a beat. Was someone inside? No one was supposed to live there. Everyone said it was empty. And yet, there it was, a single, flickering light. Against every instinct she had, Emily stepped toward the gate. The old iron latch groaned as it opened. The front door hung slightly open. Inside, the air was thick with dust. It smelled of mold and something rotten. She called out, but no one answered. The house felt frozen in time. Faded portraits stared from the walls. An old newspaper lay on a table, dated October 12th, 1989. Emily's skin prickled. She made her way up the narrow staircase. Each step creaked beneath her weight. At the end of the hall, a room. Its door was half open, and inside that same flickering light. She pushed it open. The room was empty. An old lamp sat on a table beside the bed, its light dying. Nothing else. Emily let out a shaky breath. Maybe it was just a reflection, or a trick of the storm. But then she heard it, a soft, shuffling sound. From behind her, Emily spun around, and the closet door slowly creaked open. Inside stood a figure, a man, or what was left of one. His skin stretched thin over his bones, eyes hollow, dark, sunken deep into his skull. His clothes hung in tatters. His mouth moved, no words, just a dry, wheezing sound. Emily screamed. She bolted from the room, down the stairs, her heart pounding in her ears. But the house had changed. The hallway stretched longer than it should have. New doors appeared where none existed before, and everywhere mirrors. Dozens of mirrors lining the walls, reflecting her terrified face again and again. And again. But in every reflection, behind her, stood the man. No matter how fast she ran, he was always a step behind. Emily reached the front door, pulled with all her strength. It wouldn't move. In the mirrors, she saw the figure raise a hand, and then every mirror shattered at once. Emily was thrown back by the force. Darkness swallowed her. When she woke, it was morning. She lay on the front lawn of the Waverly house. The sky was clear. The house looked just as abandoned as before. No light, no broken mirrors, no man. The police didn't believe her. They called it a nightmare, a panic attack. Said the house had been empty for years. But Emily knew what she saw. And later that night, when she returned to her apartment, something was waiting for her. A photograph lying on her kitchen table. It showed her standing at the window of the Waverly house, and in the reflection beside her was him. Some doors should never be open. Some stories should stay buried, and some nightmares follow you home.